So, there's this pretty video. It's called Fortnite's Actually Listening about OG, but I'll have to kind of give you context about the problem itself. If you want a summary of the problem. Okay, so basically what happens, whenever OG came out, right, people were excited, but it was literally all just bots. Like, okay, of course you get real players, but it'd be mostly just bots, and that kind of made people mad because, like, it's like, obviously you don't want it too hard, but you don't want to, fight bots the entire time. Like, that just makes the game kind of, boring, so a lot of people started complaining, and for a while it was just bots. I think it still is. I don't think they actually added this thing that they're gonna do, but this video kind of like summarizes it well, so I'll actually show you the video. So yeah, the title's just called Fortnite's Listening. I guess to the complaint about the bot situation. Now, really quick, before I watch the video, guys, I just want to say, I don't know how to say that name, but all credit to this guy for making this video. It's pretty awesome. Go to his channel, show him love. Like his video, watch it yourself too. But his name is Prozero, so yeah, give shout out to Prozero. But yeah, let's go ahead and like I kind of want to like react to this with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it, I guess.
Guys, it looks like Fortnite might be actually addressing one of the biggest critiques and issues that people have had with Fortnite OG since it launched a few months ago. Now, overall, you guys, it seems like Fortnite has been actually listening to players, not even when it just comes to OG, but even with regular Fortnite. I mean, we're getting more...
It hasn't been that good, but like, I'm really excited about that. I need to make videos about the storyline. I probably will somewhat.
We have a very, very unique season and vibe with Fortnite Super, and I gotta say, this might be the most legit rumors and stuff that's in the files right now that is pointing towards Fortnite while keeping the OG play.
Where it's basically casual, like, so it'd just be normal bots. And then you have, of course, I think they're gonna have the competitive or the normal mode, which I think would be good, because, like, one thing that actually came into my mind that they, like, as you know, they already had to delete, like, what was it? I think it was, like, OG0 build, or OG0 build, like, competitive or whatever it was, ranked or something like that. But yeah. But, so that would, I think, cause, I mean, it doesn't matter how much players, because it's literally just all bots. And then the other mode where it's literally all real players, so I don't think that would really be a problem. But yeah, let's progress.
Regular one totally bot free. Now that is absolutely massive, you guys. It basically solves the biggest like pain point, the biggest critique of Fortnite OG mode since launch. I've talked about it.
Oh yeah, I think this will make OG so much better.
Extensively on this channel, and I'm sure you've heard other people talk about the bots in Fortnite. Everybody has their opinions, but I am one of those people that wanted bots to be removed from OG. Now, players haven't really been too mad about OG Ranked, which was removed at the beginning of this season.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, yeah.
Lobbies have still been a really, really big thing. I've even said, Fortnite, just add a bots-only slider and all of this would be fixed. But what exactly is going on? Now, like I said, Ranked was removed at the end of Fortnite Galactic Battle, and I made a whole video talking about that. I don't believe Epic Games exactly said why they were removing it, maybe because of low matchmaking.
Let's be honest, we know why they removed that. Low matchmaking. They had too many like variants, and I mean OG itself isn't played nearly as much as like normal mode. Heck, I think Reload actually gets more players, but yeah, so when you have a mode that doesn't get like much players and then you have so many variants, I mean, I feel like you're gonna have to remove some. Unless you wanna like for those players that you play those like specific modes, it's gonna be hard to find a match.
Making health, maybe not many people were playing it, etc, etc. Who exactly knows? But what it means is that Fortnite is going in a different direction with how they're approaching Fortnite OG. And of course, OG Season 4 recently just launched, one of the best seasons of Chapter 1. We've got Dusty Divot, Risky Reels, the Hero Mansion, of course, all of the really cool stuff with Hop Rocks, shopping.
I'm excited about that.
Gear has returned, and it's been a mixed reception. You know, fans are happy with nostalgia, of course, the people who love Fortnite OG, the OG fans, but bots are still, first couple of days, it wasn't really that bad because of, you know, there were so many people playing it and so many people trying it out.
Yeah. You never actually notice how bad of a problem the bots are, because I mean, there's so many there's so many people playing OG, so you know, it wouldn't be as big as a problem because they don't need as much bots. But as people, you know, stop playing it, it's gonna be more and more bots, and that just makes it boring. Okay, I kind of need this ad to go away.
Have 88 bots and
still do get a few players, but it's still 88. But I mean, come on, that's pretty much almost like playing with just bots at that point. Sorry, my fault. I thought it said it would have added like 80 or 88 bots.
going to have 88 bots in their match, but if someone's new to the game, it means that there's a possibility for them to have 88 bots in their match. And now, even though I said that might not be the case for every single person, it honestly sometimes did feel like that. When I hadn't played OG for a while and I hopped in, it felt like I had like 90% bots, and that was really, really frustrating. To be honest with you guys, bots make the crowds out actual fights and what Fortnite is actually supposed to be.
That's one of the main reasons why it's not played too much. I mean, I'll still play it, but still, yeah, it's a big problem.
I understand that some like older players as well as new players say that bots are going to help them enjoy the mode, but what they need is to have more modes that actually cater to these players specifically with bots in them instead of just putting them in the regular mode. For already working on a casual mode that has
Those are right, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm hearing
keeping
things.
the actual OG, the regular playlist, completely clean of bots whatsoever. Now, according to leakers like Hypex, the casual OG mode, or casual players, for those who want a really, really completely like...
That's so good, because I mean, that kind of splits the community. Like, some people love bots because, you know, they play a lot more casually, but for people who are competitive, they hate bots because they want to face off against real people.
Player versus player experience. Now that means the entire OG experience on the map and everything exactly how it is now would be exactly the same. Think of it like the different ranked version. It was the same stuff, just ranked, except this one is a lot more people who are newer at the game to get their feet wet a little bit and play the game without getting totally destroyed.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point, because, like, you know, on the other hand, if it's just all real players, or especially good, if a new player comes in the game and, like, gets, you know, obviously gets just absolutely demolished, get really addicted because of the game itself and just keep playing.
This mean for the core regular OG mode, this would mean that it would have 100% human matches, all bot free, just classic gameplay. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not really that mad if they don't remove skill-based matchmaking. A lot of people have said, oh, they need to do this and remove skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, that's been a controversial thing for a while.
Bots have really been the only problem for me. Like I said, you guys, this solves the biggest community split, you know, bots or no bots, and with this way, you choose how to play. I think Fortnite should do this with the regular Battle Royale mode too. Have a casual mode.
I've been thinking about that. I've been wondering if that would be a good idea to add to the casual, or sorry, the normal battle. Dude, that could be awesome. That would really be so good for the game. I feel like Epic should seriously consider doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do that whenever, you know, for the OG update, you know, update comes around with that. I bet they'll do that for a normal one too. I'm not too sure yet.
And then have a regular mode so people can choose if they want a chill experience or a full PvP experience. I think that would make a lot more sense. Now, this also lines up with, it seems like, Fortnite's kind of mission to, like, ease players into OG Fortnite, but it's a way better way to do it than just cramming real players into, like...
So make them a lot of money, that's for sure.
a bot-infested map. New players aren't really able to tell if they're going up against a bot sometimes. It still is good for players who know to be able to have the choice. But you guys know how this has gone for a while. There has been a lot of talk about if bots should or shouldn't be in Fortnite, and I think this is the best way to go. But I think it's clear...
Yeah, it makes everybody happy. That's the best way to do it.
Everybody can agree on this, is that it's good to have a fully bot mode. I don't think anybody will like disagree with that. It doesn't affect anybody who doesn't want bot.
Yeah, kind of like what I was saying. Yeah, that would make a lot of, you know, new people come into the game and really enjoy it, and then of course when they get bored of that, they'll just play normal mode.
It's in the regular mode, because you don't have to play it. Like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to play the bot mode. You can play PvP, and instead you're not forced to just play this mode where there's a chance of you having a ton of bots or a chance of you having a ton of players. You really don't know. So this way it just kind of like streamlines the process, just makes it a bit easier to choose how you want to play the game. It seems like
One thing I really like to point out, I feel like if Fortnite does this, it goes really well. This could kind of like pan out a new meta for like most competitive video games, where like instead of doing like skill-based matchmaking, they'll have like this one mode where it's just like mostly bots for like new kill things, and then of course you have their more normal mode where it's just mostly, if not all, real players. And heck, maybe you could still have, you know, ranked, you know, competitive mode where it's, you know, just normal ranked, you know, for more better players.
like the kind of like super casual players, like the people who don't play a lot and aren't really like playing the game, you know, like for hours a day or even like 1 hour a day. They're maybe playing it on the weekends or something like that. Have felt a
that would be awesome,
because people just continue to get better. And as you perform better in games, your skill-based matchmaking just gets even higher and higher than how good you actually are. And this way, they're able to practice,
because skill, as good as it sounds on paper, skill-based matchmaking isn't always, you know, 100% perfect.
They're able to just hop on,
especially if not every game does,
and play the game, chill, and get a win, you know, kill some played for like 6 hours that day.
Oh, speaking of Fortnite, we got a Squid Games ad, of course.
For the first time, you guys, it feels like Epic is not just appealing to one side. They're designing it for both, and that is really, really big. Now, you may argue that, them adding ranked and a regular mode was kind of catering to both sides, but that's not really, because, like, skill-based matchmaking really isn't the best. And even if you're
No,
not,
there's like I said, I feel like skill-based matchmaking for people who just want to play the game, who don't really care about getting better. They literally just want to go around and shoot and kill people. I mean, I feel like skill-based matchmaking, they would hate that. Because, I mean, skill-based matchmaking kind of, like, forces you to get better as long as you keep playing. But, that's not everybody wants to, cares about improving. They just want to play.
super good at the game, or you get like one win or a few kills, you're gonna get put in games with players that are like way better than you. It feels like it's all over the place all the time. Sometimes in new seasons I would play ranked just because it was more people who are on your skill level. They may not be in bronze, but the thing is that it's more accurate when it comes to lining people up with their
Ooh, kind of like inspiring off of his idea. I feel like, because the problem is, like, there's when a lot of, like, casual players, like, they go on just to check out new updates, I feel like they have this problem of constantly getting destroyed by all the sweats who are, like, hopped off a rank just to, play casuals, just to see, like, all the new updates. Like, I've literally seen, like, all the casuals. It's so funny. I've seen them go on ranked, say that, hey, ranked is actually easier right now because of all the pro, I mean, I guess you wouldn't say pro, but all the, like, the really good players are on casual, checking out the new updates. So if you wanted to check out the updates, if you're not very good, I mean, you could just play, like, go on, like, the bot mode and just, check.
And I think catering more to sense in this case. Now, overall, you guys, this feels like the first time OG didn't just add features. It feels like Fortnite is actually listening. They removed ranked,
Oh yeah,
low
100%.
numbers or whatever
great.
it is.
It's awesome.
They added a way to keep the player pools healthy, which is really smart execution on Fortnite's part. If this works, it gives OG huge replay value. Casuals or people who don't play the game.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like this would really
something chill, and sweaty players or people who just want a PvP experience get to have that fully as well. It's really awesome. I absolutely love what they're doing with this. It doesn't really split the game. It lets the player choose the experience that they want, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this completely ends the argument and the conversation.
like. This has been an argument for like, I think as long as I know, since like I think around Chapter 2, which is like, I think about 5 years ago, which is crazy, dude. I can't believe it. Chapter 2 is 5 years ago, bro. And the game itself is around 7 years old, bro. This is crazy.
Or if hopefully it actually does get released, because
Oh.
nothing's set in stone. But this could definitely be a turning point where Fortnite finally treats OG like not a side mode, like another main mode, not just a nostalgic side project. And I'm really excited to see what else they do with it. But of course, it is still a rumor, and it's something that is in the files, but it's obviously not complete because it's not.
Okay, so it's not confirmed, but it's in the files and it's a big rumor. It's basically there's a lot of foreshadow. So hopefully. I really hope. I mean, it should be because of opens.
Playlists like toggle option or a Fortnite news drop or something. Would you play more the casual mode or the regular playlist with?
Yeah, like I said, this would be awesome. At least for the OG, it would be. They somehow watching my video. Please do this. Give my man Prozero a huge shout out. Thanks for the video. Awesome. But yeah.